My name is Francesco Cucci, and I'm the director in CIG. Welcome to the next step of phase 3. We will look into how life adapts to the laws of nature. We start from the physical data set, and this is to make sure that what you see is not just beautiful and realistic, but also physically accurate. Those locations cannot be lifeless. We want the planets to basically leverage the space that emerge with life. Emergent environment, users-made locations, interior of those locations, and then day and night cycle. So in essence, the passage of time. So attacking an outpost now must have a level of depth that goes beyond what we had. So layouts of the environment can change, vehicles may or may not be present, NPC can be anywhere. And if it's a bright day, well, we will be more visible, but our enemies will also be more visible. And if you choose to attack at nighttime, well, we'll attack in shadows during darkness. It's going to be a bit harder to see our enemies, but we will also be harder to be spotted. And it will give us more opportunities to be stealthy and sneaky. How do we do that? So in this video, we'll see two main elements: the graph on the top left and the two colorful cones. The graph on the left basically represents the current light level the NPC is in, and the current multiplier this light level generates to speed up or slow down the NPC perception and understanding. The red color means that if you stand in that location, it will result in NPC reacting the slowest to you, and the green color instead represents the quickest response. So during the night, NPC will have a hard time to understand and foresee and see things, but if they have flashlights on their helmets, they can turn it on, and this will impact their primary FOV. So we will now look at the cover system. As you see here, the blue polygons are basically where NPCs can walk, and the green ones are what we call cover surfaces, that are our simple representation of the environment, what NPC uses to understand if they can hide behind something and if they can shoot from some positions. So enabling the dynamic generation of covers on the planet allows us to exploit all the elements of the environment. Whenever navigation mesh generates, NPC can now have a chance to fight with you hiding behind the available elements. Boulders, rock, walls, and are all useful elements right now, but also vehicles can be used for cover. And as you can see, this is dynamically generating while the vehicle moves. So be careful where you park your Ursa, because now it can become a source of danger for you as well. These systems can be just used on, for example, the interiors and everything you guys construct, because obviously you guys will build your own locations. So what we see here is that with the introduction of Maelstrom last year, you can create. So you would destroy so much stuff in this world that we had to find a solution, right? So this is why we approach the cover generation navigation mesh as it is, because there is just no way for us to predict anything that you're doing, and we want just Maelstrom to be another trigger for word evaluation. So as you see, this is all dynamically generating, and destroying anything just makes the word be reevaluated. So as you see here, we can have also lots of rules, so you can see that a bit here. But when things break, first they invalidate, and then when they rest, for example, we can decide when is a good moment to regenerate, so that we also don't waste too much CPU cycles. The color that you see is mostly cover quality. Green is high cover, the dark green is low cover, and then we have the red, that is basically not really good cover, but if there is nothing better, well, it's better to be behind something than being, in open space. So thank you all. This was phase 3, and now let's welcome Bentara.